knowledge is not a new occurrence. What is new is that with current technologies, knowledge societies are not constrained by geography. And also, knowledge has become the most important capital in the present age, and hence the progress and development of any community, and for that matter of any society, is dependent upon how we harness that knowledge.
Now, how do you get to knowledge? You have to do something to this readily available information and bring some, I say, creativity to it to be able to generate knowledge. Now, that's when you create value. It's knowledge has value, and people are prepared to pay for knowledge. Information now is free, pretty much, but knowledge has value. One of the things that we develop as we look at these is not just the ability to analyze and synthesize, which are important, but also to develop a healthy skepticism. Because today, I find young people are way too accepting of information that appears on a computer screen or is printed on a piece of paper. And we have to clearly understand the value of having a healthy skepticism. So questioning, who is the source? What is the agenda? What's the purpose for putting that information out? And you see a lot of misinformation floating around about many, many different things. And I think that's something we need to help our children look at. So, as I end my presentation here, these are people who don't have the opportunities that we have. And we are all talking about what are we going to do about the knowledge society in Canada. Well, we have to make sure that this Jamaat in these parts of the world also don't get left behind. Because they too have to prepare for the knowledge society. They too have to be able to look at education for their children and water and hope for the future. So how are we going to help them get to the knowledge society? That is also a responsibility that we carry in the Western world and particularly in Canada because of the expectations that Hazar Imam has that President Manji talked about. So, are we ready for the knowledge society? It's the first question we have to ask. And the second one is, how are we going to help the rest of the Jamaat around the world also be ready for the knowledge society? Thank you.
That we have pursued knowledge, but I think as Firoz pointed out, we have not been able to pursue it in a context where we can make ethical judgments about choices of how we apply that knowledge. And we have applied it in a way that has damaged the possibility of the continuity of the very place in which we live. That is a trespass. And to me, one of the great notions within the context of aql or intellect or the knowledge society is the capacity we human beings have for self-correction. And it's that capacity that enables us to fine-tune where we are in the scheme of things and to be able to define a place for us for the future, because that knowledge gives us responsibility not just for advancing our own cause, but advancing the cause of future generations as well.